Chris Madden, and welcome to Interiors by Design. Today, more and more people are living in wide open spaces, but most of their living is being done in one well-designed room. And wait till you see the clever ideas that are in this space. I'm here with architect Rob Luntz, and we're in his client's home. And Rob, I want to know what were some of your goals in this open room?
Well, we tried to put together several different functions in one open room. We combined a seating zone, an entertainment bar zone, a kitchen and dining all within the same space.
Now tell me about the seating area, because it's pretty low and it's pretty neutral.
We have a small love seat on one side and then open seating around that, with some splashes of color within that.
I like this bright blue chair that you obviously have worked in with the rug too. Tell me about the bookends that I call them bookends, you have at either end of the room.
We have built-in cabinetry at either end of the room to house the clients' art pieces, books, knickknacks, and things like that.
And you kept them pretty low.
They are low, and they maintain a view of the Hudson throughout the one side.
Okay, the Hudson River that we have this great view. We can't forget about that. Now, one of the favorite areas in a one-room space is the entertaining or the bar area, and I love yours. It's sexy, it's black.
Right. The bar area was tucked over in the corner and around in a little nook, and it has built-in cabinetry there as well.
What about the wine cooler? Was that sort of the main feature that you started with?
The wine cooler was a request of the owner. They have quite a bit of wine and like to entertain in the space, and that was part of the program.
Now, what is this wonderful big silver thing that looks like a mini spaceship that's landed in this room?
Well, we had an interesting problem here when we demoed out the space. We had to maintain some pipes that connected from the apartment below to the apartment above. Ooh. So this was a pipe enclosure that we used some sheet aluminum and made this rudder-like shape. It's slender on one side and then wider on the other side, so it gives a little bit of shielding to the bar area as well as sort of tying the space together on this end.
And you worked in a kitchen in this space, which is amazing, and I think part of it has to do, the success of it is this very high counter you have here. Right.
The island here is a large island, which tends to both separate and unify the space. The owners were very much interested in entertaining and cooking and having people over for dinner, and so the island became a central focus of the room.
It's 3/4 of the room, it seems to me. It's great, and I love the two different granites that you've put in here.
Right, we have a lower granite here, the Petra Cardozo, which is really sort of the work surface in the lower area, and then a higher granite, the Black Absolute, which is a little bit more formal and tends to tie together the living room space.
It really, it's sleek and it defines the area, I think, very well. And you even have a hood because you have an oven right at this end of it.
Right, they're gourmet cooks love these. Everybody really nowadays loves these big ranges, the commercial style, and with the commercial style range you really do need a effective hood above it.
But it looks sculptural because, again, it's the elements that you've chosen in here, the stainless, the granite. It looks terrific.
Thank you.
It really does. We even have a sink behind us.
Right.
Got a lot of workspace here.
Here's another space saver with a sleek look Rob showed me. This panel slides out to reveal the food pantry. You can also close off this end of the room using a sliding pocket door with opaque glass panes.
Yeah, and the intention of the island, again, was to have a high surface here, which really separates the entertainment zone from the work area behind. On this end of the island, Chris, we added an extension of the maple, which the client asked for an additional area for preparation and/or serving.
This is great. I love this. Very clever idea. Good space saver in New York, too. I think it's great that you have another table that's an extension of this same island, the dining room table.
Right. The dining room table is also made of the same granite, the Petra Cardozo, that the work surface is made out of, and it just becomes another piece that extends out of the island.
Beautiful element. What are the legs made of?
We have a zinc leg on one end that holds up the table that ties in with some of the other metals throughout the apartment.
Thank you so much for showing us how to work with all this great storage, but also how to live quite well in one large room. Thanks.
Thank you, Chris.